for the hometown Bearcats, coached by Rob Nichols. Starting for the Bearcats, a 5'8" junior, number 3.
Hello and welcome to White CTV. I'm Kevin Bishop alongside Dexter alum Chris Geatley. And Chris, we've got a big one here tonight. Sikeston Bulldogs, #1 in the preseason polls in the state, coming off an undefeated state championship season. Should be all the Bearcats can handle tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, it'll be all they can handle, and there's probably a good chance more.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good game though, as long as the Bearcats come out, give it their all, play hard. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Bearcats playing, against two of the better opponents in Southeast Missouri, if not the state. Started off with Charleston, played really well through about 3 quarters. Charleston ended up kind of wearing them down and getting the best of them, but I expect us to play scrappy tonight and, get after them hard.
Yeah, it should be an up and down game, and anything can happen when it's that fast paced, so we'll see what goes on here.
All right, we're about ready to tip off. Sikeston will control the tip.
Going to work it around the perimeter. It's a quick team, so they're probably going to be looking to drive into our zone and make some passes out. I haven't seen them play, but I would assume they've got some shooters as well.
Oh, yeah. And that's a quick foul. Looks like Jake Lee picking up the first, Bradley Potts. Sorry about that, picking up the first foul of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have to get over there and cut that baseline off, or they're going to call that all night.
Like you said, Sikeston's a team that'll move the ball, move it quick, try to wear you down. So far, the Bearcats looking pretty good in their zone.
Yeah, they'll probably start out packing it in until something like that keeps happening.
Sikeston's going to press from the get-go.
And that's going to be key for the Bearcats, is being able to handle that press and not give them easy buckets all night.
If I understand, we talked about Sikeston winning the state championship last year. They, lost a couple of starters, but for the most part, returned quite a few guys that played.
Yeah, and when you got a team that goes undefeated, they're going to be good.
Oh, yeah. Sikeston just out-rebounding us there, 3 boards to 1.
Yeah, if the Bearcats have any kind of a chance here tonight, they're not going to be able to give up those second chance points like that.
Also like to mention, this is kind of a prelude to Monday's night game in the SEMO Conference tournament. Dexter drawing Sikeston in the first round, and I believe that's at Sikeston.
Yeah, so that obviously won't be an easy game for the Bearcats. Jake Lee with a nice move there.
Yeah, Jake went up strong.
He showed some promise last year. He didn't get to see it a whole lot because Flanagan was in there, and obviously he was pretty good, but he's going to step it up this year and hopefully be the Bearcats' main scorer down low.
Coach Nichols has talked a little bit about it. The team last year, with Flanagan being, as outstanding as he was, the rest of the team kind of drew to him, and he's said he's kind of anxious this year to see who's going to break out, step up and be a leader, and, try to fill that void where Allen left.
Sikeston being real patient here, just working it around, looking for a good shot. Looks like that was one too many pass attempts there.
Who did we have starting for the Bearcats tonight, Chris?
To be honest with you, I didn't catch it.
That's fine.
Jake Lee, Tyler Miller,
Chase Young,
DJ Dowdy.
Okay.
Sikeston foul number 24, Deshaun Ruffin.
Looks like the ones that are still out there.
Yeah. I'd like to see Tyler step up and have a big game tonight. Coming off a strong football season. He played quite a bit for the Bearcats. Good move to the basket. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, and people at home, you might be able to see that Tyler's got kind of a brace on his left thumb, and he broke that at the end of the football season. So he's kind of playing through that right now. And, you know, even though it's not on his shooting hand, just having it on there can really bother you and, you know, affect his dribbling and stuff too. So as soon as he gets healed up 100%, he might be able to kick it up another notch.
Yeah.
Bearcats are being patient here too, though, working it around. That's what they're going to have to do against this quick Sikeston team.
Yeah, against a team like this, as few mistakes as possible are going to be key.
Yeah, and making them work on defense, you know, you might wear them down a little bit. That press won't be quite as impressive come the end of the game. There you saw Tyler lose it with that left hand, and it's, you know, I can't say for sure, but it probably has a little something to do with that thumb bothering him. We're going to inbound it from the corner here.
Bearcats doing a good job of moving the ball. They've had this ball on their end of the floor for close to 2 minutes now.
It's a good pass back out by Jake Lee.
Good rebound. Chase Young's going to look to make something happen.
Jake Lee tried to put it on the ground there, turned around and found a Sikeston defender.
So that's 2 threes on the night for the Bulldogs. Going to be a foul on the baseline on number 25, Terry Jamison for Sikeston.
Sikeston foul number 24, Bashan Ruffin.
Looks like for Sikeston we have Bashan Ruffin checking in.
Foul is on number 25, Terry Jamison. Checking in for Sikeston. Number 12, Kylan Gross. Number 32, Terrence Jones. Number 40, Marquise Fratcher.
That's the thing about Sikeston. We just seen them run in 4 different guys. That's what makes them so successful. They can play 9, 10 guys all night long.
Yeah, it's just a lot of interchangeable parts. Ooh, Miller with an air ball there. Tried to get it off pretty quick with all these defenders.
It was a little bit of a rush
around.
shot.
Yeah, I mean, Dexter knows how quick these guys are, and they can close out. They're probably going to have to adjust to getting that shot off a little bit quicker here at the beginning.
Oh, well, Sikeston with an air ball. Chase Young able to come up with the rebound.
Trying to dribble through traffic there. Back it out, set it back up. Tyler's probably going to take some shellacking from the audience until he puts something in.
Yeah, and if any of you have ever been to a Sikeston game, I'll say their student section does a good job of staying in the game the entire game.
They can be a pretty hostile crowd, but Bearcats better get used to it because it's going to be even worse come Monday night.
Yeah, on their home court, it'll be a tough environment. I'd like to also mention that the Dexter varsity girls are playing in Farmington tonight in the semifinals of that tournament, playing against Poplar Bluff, so we'd like to wish them luck. Hopefully we can give you some updates later.
Yeah, if you haven't got to come see them play, that's a good group. Yeah. They're going to be good for many years to come as well. So
yeah, I think they start 3 sophomores and 2 juniors, and play about 4 sophomores total.
Looks like Potts stepped on the baseline there. It's going to be a turnover and Sikeston's ball.
Dexter just has to continue to be patient here. I know they hadn't got a lot of good looks, but if they can continue to move the ball, slow down Sikeston's pace of the game, I think that'll be key.
Yeah, and Sikeston will probably start getting frustrated. I mean, they're used to running up the score on people, and if they don't have the ball in their hands, they can't score, and that's probably going to start frustrating them some.
Sykes, the student section, continuing to give Tyler a hard way to go. Oh, got a jump ball.
Looks like Sikeston might start trying to get that trap a little more aggressive here.
Looks like 24, Vashon, or Terry, yeah, Vashon Ruffin checking in for Sikeston.
24, Vashon Ruffin. Checking in for Dexter, number 10, Bailey Hampton.
And then for the Bearcats, Bailey Hampton. He'll replace Brad Potts. Bearcats are going to have to continue to handle that pressure because I guarantee you Sikeston's going to keep putting it on them.
Yeah, I don't expect that they'll slow down all night long. Tyler doing a good job following his shot and being strong. Oh, good shot. You know what I like about that is he never gave up on it.
Yeah.
Well, Sikeston answers with a 3. That was Terry Jamison for the Bulldogs.
That's 3 threes for the Bulldogs. 9 of their 11 points so far come from that 3 ball. That's just being lazy there. You got to meet that pass. We keep saying it, but
yeah,
they're going to be flying around everywhere. You got to go after that ball. You can't wait for it to come to you.
I talked to some Sikeston fans earlier in the day, and, you know, out of all the things Sikeston will do well, you know, they were really keen on, you know, Sikeston's shooting ability. Said they had several guys that could fire it up from out deep. And we've seen that so far in the first quarter.
Yeah, and not only can they shoot, but they got some quickness too. So they get into that zone and you get help over and they kick it out and you got that open 3. Rob Nichols looks like he's wanting to foul out there. They're kind of roughing him up. But they're going to let him play. So
yeah, they're letting them play aggressive. Vashon Ruffin again as well. I guess he's with, is that 6 points in the game for Ruffin?
No, it looks like it's 5.
5, okay. Well, and a steal there by Terry Jamison. Ruffin lays it up again.
That's what the Bearcats have to avoid. They've got to close out these quarters. I mean, this is all Sikeston needs. A few points ahead, and then Bearcats can't be quite as patient as they are right now. Going to continue to work it around.
I think the Bearcats were very fortunate to get the foul call there.
Yeah, that was Braden Hampton just kind of dribbled down and picked up his dribble and didn't have much to do with it there. So
now, that baseline can act like a third defender. There's nowhere to go. Well, Miller with a 3 right as time expires in the first quarter. So into the first quarter, 15-7 Sikeston. And we're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons. We make the...
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC-TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
You'll fall in love with New Wave's crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone when you build your own bundle with New Wave. Best of all, prices start at just $99.99.
Welcome back here. Second quarter kicking off. Sikeston up 15-7 on the Bearcats if you're just joining in. And another three by Sikeston.
That's 7 points so far for Ruffin.
Good pass from Tyler Miller down to Bradley Potts.
That's what the Bearcats are looking for on this press, just hitting those weak spots and then making a good pass to finish it off.
Three, Kilryan Coleman just able to get inside position there. Chase got caught up in some trouble there and got called for a walk.
Number 25, Terry Jameson.
Well, Sikeston moving three in and three out.
Yeah, like we said, it's just going to be a lot of interchangeable parts coming in and out the whole game. Dexter obviously isn't as deep, which might come back to hurt him towards the end.
Basket by Deshaun Ruffin.
Overall, the Bearcats have done a pretty good job of breaking the press. At
Right as
times,
you say
Chase
that,
just
there's a
couldn't keep his
turnover.
balance. Yeah.
They just have to make sure they stay crisp with their passes. Just kind of a lazy pass there and got away from Chase. Bearcats with the rebound there are going to push it back up. It doesn't take Sikeston long to set up in that press. As soon as that ball comes down, they're all hitting their spots.
Tyler able to get the bad pass.
Tyler he missed him there. He was open, and Tyler didn't have his head up and saw him a little too late.
And again, we thought you alluded to it earlier, but Tyler got the broken thumb. You just have to think that passes like that, that's going to play into it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, really anytime he touched the ball, I mean, it's his offhand, but obviously trained to catch the ball with two hands, so.
Looks like we're seeing Cody Nelton in the game. I'm not sure he came in the first quarter, so that may be the first time we've seen him tonight.
Yeah, and Cody's just a sophomore. He's a good ball player. He can see the floor better than maybe anyone I've ever seen playing Dexter, and he can get those passes where he wants them. So he'll be able to help the Bearcats out if he sticks with it this year and keeps playing hard.
Yeah, a lot of hype around Cody. Had a great freshman year, and look forward to him contributing early this year.
And that's what the Bearcats need there is skip it across that zone and hit that open three.
So we got a timeout. We're going to go to a commercial break. Be right back.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at AllenChristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
Welcome back. Timeout here in the second quarter. Bulldogs up 22-12, but Tyler Miller draining a three, and to Coach Hollifield's dissatisfaction, calls a timeout to try to get his team regrouped.
Yeah, like I just said, if the Bearcats can keep moving that ball around, maybe skip it over the top every once in a while, they're going to get that open shot if they can knock it down. Same goes for the Bulldogs here. They're being pretty patient as well.
Good defense there by Tyler Miller.
Cody with a good look. Didn't quite connect, so it looks like it'll be Bearcats ball into the basket.
a couple of baskets by the Bearcats, and we've got a brand new game. I mean, just 22-12. 5-second call on the Bearcats.
And that's
nobody
another
ever to get
problem
open.
with playing one of these quick teams. I mean, it's tough to get open, inbounding the ball from anywhere on the floor. Got to set some good screens and do your best to make some space and get a pass. Sikeston obviously likes that three.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet at least half their shots have come from outside that three-point line, so the Bearcats need to keep closing out on them.
At the line shooting 1-1.
Looks like we got a foul on
Tyler Miller.
Terrence Jones there.
Yes. And Dexter already into the bonus, shooting a 1-1. And these are the points the Bearcats are going to need tonight. I mean, we just cannot afford to miss free throws. A team like Sikeston is going to score like they are.
Tyler gets a good roll there. It's the first half of 1-1. Second one's up. Oh, not a favorable bounce, but
Jacob Lee, been really proud of him. He's really banging the boards in there tonight, playing very aggressive down low.
Yeah, and he's a strong kid. I mean, if he can stay down there and bang, he can hold his own. That's for sure.
Chase Young inbounding it to Cody Nelson, who's going to get it over to Tyler Miller.
Bearcats again working it up around the perimeter. They got the baseline runner now, Cody Nelson. He'll just kind of run back and forth and try to find an open spot on the floor and hope they can see him. Tyler passes behind him a little bit there, and that'll be a turnover.
If you're just tuning in, 22-13 Sikeston. Second quarter with 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Make that 24-13.
Ruffin's got 7 points for the Bulldogs, leading them this quarter. He's got a pretty good looking shot. The Bearcats are going to have to make sure they know where he's at.
Sikeston foul number 24, Deshaun Ruffin at the line shooting 1-1 Dexter.
Speaking of which, that's 3 fouls on him here, so he's going to get to go sit by the coach for a little bit, take in the game from over there.
Even with Sikeston playing 9-10 guys, a guy like Ruffin's out on the floor for the most part of the game, so
Jake Lee missed the front end of a 1-on-1 there. Bearcats are 1 for 3 from the line right now.
Looks like the Bearcats might have got out of position in their defense there. Nelson gets it back to Miller, fires up the three.
And that's a good look. I mean, you can't complain about an open shot like that.
No.
Just got to knock it down. That's going to be a goaltend, I believe. An impressive dunk, but it's not going to count for any points. So,
yeah, the Sikeston faithful got excited about that one, but not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, the Bearcats cheering section, let them know about it.
Good pass there by Jacob Lee to Bradley Potts. And it's 26-15 with 3:09 to go in the second quarter. And another steal by the Bearcats. Tyler Miller looking up the
Tried the no-look pass there and didn't quite connect.
Yeah, I think, he looked up, seen DJ was as wide open as he was, and just rushed it a little bit.
Sikeston with some good penetration there.
And DJ just making a no-no pass across the floor.
It's like Tyler probably got him with the body there going up, so Sikeston's going to shoot two.
Tyler Miller at the line shooting two for Sikeston. Terry Jamison.
It's 28-15, 2:39 to go here. I believe, is that the first foul on Tyler tonight?
I believe it is.
I believe so. Fouls have actually went in the Bearcats' direction tonight.
Yeah, right now it's 2-8.
But, you know, Sykes pressed the entire game, and they are playing aggressive. Dowdy's going to bring the, well, Dowdy's able to draw another foul.
Sykes foul number 12, Highland Gross, 50, DJ Dowdy to the line shooting 1-1 for the Bearcats. Checking in for Sikeston, number 24, LaShawn Ruffin.
DJ Dowdy going to go to the line here. Hope he can hit the front end of the 1-on-1. Well, he missed it, but it looks like one of the Sikeston players is going to get a lane violation, so he's going to get to try again.
Dexter getting a break there. So far tonight, Dexter 1 from 4 from the line. Oh, make it, I guess, 2 for 5.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know statistically if you count the missed free throw or not.
Yeah, I don't know how that plays in. And give you an update on the Mizzou game. Mizzou up 57-31. Mizzou looking to have a pretty good year this year. First year without Mike Anderson.
Yeah, you being an Arkansas fan, you got to inherit him, so.
We're happy to have him back in Arkansas, at least for now.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people might not know, but that's where he started his coaching career at as an assistant, so. Bearcats missed another free throw, but got the rebound to go their way and then just turn it over on another walk. And again, the Bulldogs hitting another three.
Yeah, we got a 33-16 game. And it shows you how quick they can score. A minute ago, it was an 8-point ball game, and just like that, it's turned into a 17-point ball game. And another steal by Sikeston. Oh. Well, you got to give DJ credit for the hustle there. He was able to knock down the ball, but then wrong place at the wrong time and drew the foul.
Yeah, and you know, you don't like to see a turnover, but you really don't like to see a kid turn it over and then just hang his head, so.
Yep. Sikeston with another three.
Rashawn Ruffin comes back in and immediately puts a three up. Bearcats need to get another foul on him so he can go back and sit by the coach. We're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs.
Sikeston foul number 23, Caleb McGee.
Coach Hollifield just continuing to run players in and out of the ball game.
Jake Lee's going to go to the line and going to get to shoot two in the double bonus now. Gets the first.
Bulldogs number 3, Kilron Coleman.
Number 3, Kilron Coleman checking into the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Jake Lee puts up the second, and it's good.
So with 1:37 to go, Bulldogs lead the Bearcats 36-18.
Bearcats can use a stop here, and there's a turnover by the Bulldogs. If they can just get a couple scores before half, they'll be all right going in. They're all just standing at the other end of the court. They need to come down there and get the ball. Case Young with a good ball fake there.
Yeah, he put a good move on the Sikeston defender, just not able to finish the shot. We talked about Sikeston shooting the three earlier, and they've lived up to that. 39-18.
Tell you what, I think every one of them put up a 3 and made it. So, like we talked about before the game, they've obviously got some shooters.
And number 42.
We got 52 seconds to go in the first half. Sikeston Bulldogs 39, Dexter Bearcats 18.
Chase Young brings it up. Bearcats going to work it around. Doesn't look like they're going to hold for the last shot.
Basket is good by Jacob Lee and the foul.
Good take
Jake
by
Lee he's just doing a fine job tonight. I mean, you're down 39 to 18, and he's still battling hard on the boards, putting up a good shot.
Yeah, and I believe, for those of you that don't know, that he had 19 or 20 points and about 10 rebounds at Charleston. So he's going to be a big part of this team this year. Misses chance for the and one, and Bearcats got the rebound, so they're going to work it back around and try to get a good shot here before the end of the half. Got to be careful here, though, because they'll start getting lazy with the ball and turn it over.
Extra foul number 3, Chase Young. Checking back in for Sikeston, number 25, Terry Jacobson.
Sikeston's just going to be relentless in their defense. That was a big key to their state championship run last year. You know, I got a chance to watch them play a few times, and, I mean, they just get after you the entire game.
Yeah, and again, that's a big part of that is that they have so many players that they run in and out. They just wear teams down, and they still got plenty of fresh legs on the bench.
Well, and that's the end of our first half with the Sikeston Bulldogs 41, Dexter Bearcats 20. And we're going to go to commercial, and we'll see you guys back at the beginning of the second half.
For your halftime entertainment, we'll have a dance routine by the Dexter cheerleaders.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Midland, Bloomville, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto lease headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, in Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Pollard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you have the nerve to believe meeting eye to eye helps you see eye to eye,
if you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
join us. Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Welcome back here to the Bearcat Event Center, where Sikeston Bulldogs are leading the Bearcats 41-20 at the half. And again, like I mentioned, Sikeston, ranked #1 in the preseason polls in Class 4A and coming off an undefeated state championship season. So, a good ball team Dexter's playing tonight. And I know Chris is keeping the book for us tonight, so I'll let him go over a few of the highlights of the first half.
All right, well, obviously this isn't my day job, so might not be exactly right for those of you at home keeping track, but here's what I got. We'll start with the Bearcats. Jake Lee's leading them with 8 points. Tyler Miller's right behind him with 7. Bradley Potts has 4, and DJ Dowdy has 1 from the front end of a 1-and-1. For Sikeston, your top 2 scorers are Vashawn Ruffin, who had 16. Looks like 12 of those came in the second quarter, so he got pretty hot there at the end of the half. And then Terry Jamison had 11. So the rest of the Bulldogs had anywhere from 2 to 5.
Yeah, like we've talked about all night. They run 8, 9, 10 guys consistently. So they're going to have several guys that can contribute, can come in and score. So,
yeah, and kind of like we talked about, it seemed like the Bearcats were 8 points behind, and then we looked up at the score, and they were down 21.
Yeah.
So that's just the style of play that Sikeston has. They can get you down quick if you don't pay attention.
Yeah. The Bearcats overall in the first half, Jacob Lee playing very strong underneath, picking up some big boards. We don't have those stats, but, I seen him pull down at least 5 or 6 rebounds in the first half, never giving up. Tyler Miller getting some good looks. The guard's doing a pretty good job of moving the ball around, but, Sikeston just relentless pressure. And, again, they're just, Sikeston probably maybe the best team that Dexter sees all year long. Not only one of the better teams in Southeast Missouri, but, not to sound like a broken record, but one of the better teams in the state.
Yeah, and obviously plenty of people agree with them being ranked first coming into the season. Even if, you lose a few players, the team went undefeated last year, so obviously there's plenty of talent coming up, and I know that their middle school hasn't lost a game for a few years now, so obviously Coach Hollifield's doing a good job of getting the program from top to bottom there.
It looks like we're getting pretty close to kicking off the second half here. Now, Chris, you were on one of the only teams to go to state from Dexter. Isn't that correct?
Yeah. Well, we won district my junior year, and actually the last time we'd won districts before that was my dad's senior year. So if that tells you what kind of a drought there was between those. And we've had so many good teams between here and there, but just for one reason or the other just didn't pull it out come district time. And somehow or the other, that team, my junior year, we got it together and pulled it out. There's Jake Lee starting us off with a good score.
Again, we've talked about Jake all night. He gets the second half started strong again.
Yeah, and the Bearcats really need to try to get it down there into him. And they're working it around the perimeter, but he's a good post down there, and they need to try to work it into him.
So the Bearcats, looks like Sikeston knocked it out. Going to be Bearcats' ball. Sikeston continuing to press up 41-22.
Yeah, and hopefully the Bearcats had a good talk at halftime and figured out a way to beat this.
Oh, good save there by Chase Young.
Jake Lee didn't quite know what to do with it as he went up there. He was thinking pass and then decided to go with the shot instead. And it didn't really work out for him. Bearcats will inbound it from under the goal.
Sikeston just, again, just so quick.
Yeah, and they're quick and they're long, and it's just you can't hardly pass around a team like that. So the Dexter Bearcats are going to have to try to make some pump fakes and get him out of position, I guess.
Tyler Miller there getting called with the foul.
Yeah, and he didn't like it, but he got him with the body on the way up.
Yeah, he never had his feet set. Played him on the way up, so.
I used to get a lot of those fouls when I played, and I didn't think they were fouls either.
Oh, no. So we got number 3 at Kilron Coleman. Oh, just rose out.
We'll step back up for number 2.
So it's 6:46. It's 42-22, Sikeston.
Bearcats turn it over again. DJ tried to make a pass. It was a little too long for Tyler, so.
Cody Nelton's going to check in for the Bearcats for DJ Dowdy. Again, Cody, sophomore for the Bearcats.
Let's see if he can handle the pressure any better. Looks like that one went off of Sikeston's leg, so it's going to be the Bearcats' ball.
Good defense there by Bradley Potts, giving a little bit of help on the drive. Able to cause the turnover.
Bearcats break the press there. Now they're going to try to work it back around. Again, I feel like they need to try to get it down into Jake Lee there.
Again, just mental mistakes. And the Bulldogs are going to capitalize on the turnovers all night long.
Yeah, that's what they thrive on, and they're getting them. Chase caught that. Didn't really act like he wanted to shoot, and then changed his mind. I don't know about these kids, but man, when I played, as soon as I got that ball,
ready to
was
score.
The first thing that came to mind. And that'll come as the season goes along. They'll get comfortable playing. And
well, Dexter having a good football season. A lot of those football athletes also play basketball, so just trying to get back into the groove. Well, Dexter calls a timeout with 5:18. We're going to go to commercial break.
My country takes of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's Pride, from every mountainside, let
Well, we're back with 5:18 to go in the third quarter. Sikeston Bulldogs 48, Dexter Bearcats 22.
Kevin, you and I were just talking during that timeout. I mean, it doesn't seem like the Bearcats are that far behind. A good key turnover here and there, and they can get right back in it. But a turnover here or there the other way, and they're going to be pretty much out of the game at this point. So
we've showed signs of good things throughout the whole game. Overall done a good job of breaking the press, but have just made some bad passes.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about it. I mean, it's early in the season, and Bearcats have probably the hardest schedule to start anywhere in the state, really. So it's good for them, though, to get these good, tough teams out of the way and really see what they're made of beginning of the season here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we mentioned played Charleston right off the bat, and I believe Charleston's ranked number 1 in Class 2 or Class 3.
Yeah.
So, Dexter's first 2 games coming against, number 1 ranked opponents in their classifications.
There's Cody Nelden with a layup on the fast break. A good feed from Chase Young.
Oh, Good defense there by Tyler Miller. Looked like it might have went off Tyler's hand, but nevertheless, the officials say Dexter ball.
We won't argue.
No.
Cody with a good look there. Just couldn't quite get it to roll in for him. There's a walk.
DJ Dowdy doing a good job of playing defense there, causing the turnover.
Yeah, and you know, DJ and Cody are both sophomores out there, so again, as the season goes along, they'll get some more experience and I'm sure see more and more playing time and become a bigger part of this team.
Yeah, we look for a lot of good things out of those two guys. You know, both, you know, just overall good athletes for Dexter High School. Jake going up a little too strong.
Yeah, he never quite got his footing completely underneath him there. Tried to compensate a little bit for it and did a little too much. It's going to be Dexter ball, taking it out on the sideline here.
Cody inbounds it to Tyler. Cody did a good job of penetrating there, just tried to do a little too much with the ball.
Yeah, he tried to make a fake and it didn't quite bite on it, so then he didn't have anywhere to go with it. The Bulldogs bring it back down and get a quick 2 points.
Jake Lee able to draw the foul on number 32.
Jaterrence Jones.
Jaterrence Jones.
It's going to be Jones' second foul on the evening. We'll see if Jake can get a couple points for the Bearcats here. First one's not going to go. That makes Jake 2 for 5 on the night, the free throw line.
3 for 6 there. 50% from the line, but
you know, I realize he's the big man, but 50% isn't going to win many games for you.
Especially against a team of the caliber of Sikeston. Oh, good defense there by Jake and Tyler Miller.
Yeah, and like we've talked about, Tyler's a good athlete. Bearcats are going to kick it out and try to work it around and get a good look here. Jake and Tyler and Chase passing it back and forth. And Sikeston just, I mean, they're not giving them many good looks here.
No, I mean,
Bearcats are being patient. Just Sikeston's not giving them much.
Well, with 2:34 to go, it's a 54-25 game. Just got an update from Scott Nelson. The Dexter Lady Bearcats lead 25-17, middle of the third quarter. Want to wish them luck. Again, semifinals of the Farmington tournament there. And if they win tonight, they'll meet Miller Career tomorrow night in the finals, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say.
Yeah, and that's a good team of girls there.
Yeah.
That'd be a good game to watch. Jake tries to take it up strong and couldn't get it to go. Bulldogs are back and running. Again, Dexter giving up offensive rebounds, and against a team like this, that's just, you're not going to win the game like that for sure. You're not going to win the game like that against most teams, but especially a team as good as the Bulldogs are.
Well, Sikeston's pressed all night, ran 8, 9, 10 guys in and out. I mean, you can tell our guys are starting to get a little fatigued. More mental mistakes happening. You know, good hustle there by Chase Young, but, you know, that's a fatigue foul. I mean, just not blocking out, just trying to fly to the ball. But
yeah, and it'll help the Bearcats. Right now, Jordan Fitz, he had to sit a couple of games for some stuff that happened this summer, and so whenever they get him back, he'll definitely help them. I mean, that's one more good scorer they put in the rotation here.
Tyler, good hustle by DJ Dowdy. And it turns into 2 points for the Bearcats.
Yeah, and I mean, you love to see those kind of points, just hustle points.
Yes.
He could have given up and just said, all right, Sikeston will get the ball back here, but he went after it and got a couple points out of it.
Tyler getting called for the foul there. Could have been a close one, but looked like there probably was some contact.
Yeah. Just kind of got tangled up there on the shot. That's 3 on Tyler, so. That's Markeith Bratcher at the line for the Bulldogs. Missed the first. It's going to be a foul on Kilron Coleman. Looks like he must have shoved off of Jake Lee to get that rebound there. Be Dexter's ball.
Inbounded to Cody Neldon.
DJ handles that pass well. Cody with a little pull-up jumper. Potts gets his hand on a couple there, gives the Bearcats a couple more looks at it.
Well, the Bearcats doing a good job there of, retaining the ball after the missed shot. Good movement. Oh, no foul. But they step out, so.
Yeah, that was a good look from Potts there, and I think it's been there tonight. If he can just get it through all those arms, Jake's going to finish most of those, so Bearcats just need to keep looking for that.
DJ with a good look, but just not able to get the ball.
Bulldogs put one quick one up, and Bearcats get the rebound. It's getting kind of sloppy out there right now, and I don't think that's going to work to the Bearcats' favor, so they need to get it under control here at the end of the quarter.
Well, Jake Lee trying to get the shot off quick, but not able to convert. So we're going to go to a commercial break as we end the third quarter.
You'll fall in love with New Wave's crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and unlimited phone when you build your own bundle with New Wave. Best of all, prices start at just $99.99. Contact us today.
At Allen Christian and Dexter, you'll like the way we do business for many reasons.
We make the buying experience simple with a large selection of Buicks and GMCs to choose from.
We offer quality pre-owned vehicles priced to fit any budget. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Shop us any day, anytime, here in Dexter or online at allenchristian.com.
We service what we sell with one of the most experienced service departments in the Heartland area. Selection, price, experience, family owned for over 53 years. Allen Christian Buick GMC, Dexter.
People come from everywhere.
Welcome back to YHC TV as we start the fourth quarter. Sikeston Bulldogs 58, Dexter Bearcats 27. I'm Kevin Bishop alongside Chris Geatley. And Sikeston definitely looked like the number one team in Class 4A tonight, hadn't they, Chris?
Yeah, they have. I mean, like we've talked about, their depth on the bench is one of the main strengths that they have, and you know, here at the end of the game, it's obviously starting to show as the Bearcats are getting winded, and doesn't look like the Bulldogs have slowed down much. Dexter's continuing to play hard, though, and I mean that's what you got to see.
Yeah, the Bearcats have hung in there. You know, still a lot of hustle. That good hustle play there by Jacob Lee. And getting an update from the varsity girls game, Dexter leads 30-20 in the fourth quarter.
Sikeston will inbound it from under the goal here. Work it around and get a shot at the top of the key that misses, and the Bearcats are off and running.
Right now for the Bearcats, we have Tyler Miller, Jacob Lee, Brad Potts, and Cody Nelden on the floor. All five of them seeing quite a bit of action for most of the night.
Yeah, you know, like we've talked about, Bearcats just don't have a whole lot of depth at this point, so I'm sure they're all going to have to get used to playing a lot of minutes here.
Any word on when Fitz will be back?
I believe on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I think it was a 2-game suspension they gave him, so hopefully we get to see him back on Tuesday, and all Dexter's fans will be able to see what they've been missing these first 2 games.
Yeah.
Looks like that's probably going to be a foul on Jake Lee.
Yeah, just got over the back there.
Someone who's been in the mix as much as he has tonight to only have 1 foul is pretty good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's been down low pounding it all night. You would expect him to have more than 1 foul going into the fourth quarter. Well, Jacob Lee able to cause a walk there with some good defense.
He's not real tall, but he's a strong kid. He knows how to use that under the basket there on offense and defense. You know, it's definitely, like we talked about at the beginning of the game, a different team this year without Flanagan in there. I mean, on offense, obviously, all the points he scored, but on defense as well, I mean, just having a 6'7" guy under the goal, I mean, that changes a lot of teams' game plans, and they can't just drive in on you. And, you know, he'd send it back their direction a lot of times.
Talked to Allen's mom on the way in, and she said they were able to get up and watch him over the Thanksgiving break. And, you know, Allen's getting quite a bit of playing time at the next level so far as a freshman. So, you know, representing the Southeast Missouri well up in the northeast part of the country, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he's playing up at Lafayette, which is, for those of you that don't know, is up there pretty close to Philadelphia.
And another steal by Sikeston. And good hustle by Chase Young there. I mean, probably didn't have a choice but to foul.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably a pretty good foul there. Instead of just giving him 2 points, he's going to make them earn them both at the free throw line.
With 5:11 to go here in the fourth quarter, Bulldogs lead the Bearcats 58-31.
Ruffin hits the first for the Bulldogs.
Well, Chris, I thought we were going to get maybe a halftime interview or something from Andrew Stever. Not sure if he stepped out early or just didn't make his way back to the press box.
I can see his bald head out there in the audience still watching the game. So
he's still out there.
Yeah, maybe his wife would let him come up.
Oh yeah. You know, speaking of his wife, Andrew definitely married up. I mean, no doubt about it.
You said it, not me.
Now, Andrew, great guy. We were teasing him a little bit before the game. Was going to help us out tonight. Ended up deciding to watch the game from the stands. So,
yeah, well, maybe he can replace one of us next time.
Oh, yeah.
Or both of us. He's got all that football announcing experience.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you do too, but
I don't know how much it helps me. I guess after the first football game I did this year, my brother sent me a text and said I sounded like the Gomer Pyle of football, so starting to get a little bit of a complex.
Yeah, it's just that Arkansas coming out of you, I guess.
Timeout Dexter with 4:33 in the fourth quarter. Sikeston 60, Bearcats 31.
People come from everywhere to get their deal from Lincoln Lacey. They come from Benton, Bloomfield, or and from New Madrid, Bertrand, Campbell, Parma, Kelso, Lilburn, Portageville, Risco, Bernie. Lincoln Lacey is your domestic auto lease headquarters. From Rector, Arkansas, Gideon, Sykes, Pickett, Arkansas, Morehouse, Dexter, Minor, East Prairie, Charleston, Chaffee, Pollard, Arkansas. Come on out to Lincoln Lacey in Malden.
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Swinger, and I'm so pleased that YHC-TV will be carrying so many sporting events this year, both boys and girls. These events help with leadership, personality development, and I would like to wish all of our students and all of our schools a safe and successful year.
Well, welcome back with 4:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Dexter inbounding the ball, down 60-31 to the Sikeston Bulldogs.
Bradenhampton puts up a three. Jake Leo with another offensive rebound. Might have had another one there, but a couple of Bearcats collided.
Yeah.
At this point in the game, you just want to see the Bearcats finish out hard. You know, you don't want to see them hanging their heads and quit playing and just see what happens here at the end of the game.
Sikeston puts up another 2 points.
Yeah, they just continue to move around with so much energy and getting behind the Bearcats defense and getting some easy buckets.
A circus-style shot by Tyler Miller, driving the baseline and coming underneath with a little bit of a hook shot.
Yeah, and you know, I've talked to Tyler a few times and told him, you know, he really needs to be looking for a shot out there, but he's a real good kid and he doesn't want to force anything, and you know, he knows his teammates work every bit as hard as he does, so he wants to share the ball with them some, but every once in a while you got to be a little bit selfish.
Yeah, Tyler's seen, you know, quite a bit of playing time last year as a junior, and you know, had a few standout games where he put up quite a few points and shot the ball real well.
Bearcats they really haven't shot the ball very well tonight. You
They
know,
haven't, and, you know, we've talked about that early in the season. I mean, Chris, you know, if you can remember back when basketball season would first start, I mean, just getting that rhythm and the feel for the ball.
Yeah.
I think we'll shoot the ball a lot better as time goes on.
Yeah,
and an update on the Mizzou game. With 11 minutes to go in the first half, Mizzou up 84-39. So not much of a ball game.
I would assume that's probably the second half.
Or the second half. I said first half. Yeah, you're right. 84-39.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Oh, no.
You know, Mizzou's pretty good. They might have scored 84 in the first 10 minutes, so you never know.
Well, Dexter varsity girls up 42-27, middle of the fourth quarter, so looks like they're trying to pull away with that ball game.
Jake Lee hits a couple at the free throw line. Puts the score at 35-64 Bulldogs.
Extra foul number 4, Tyler Miller, is fourth personal team foul number 8.
Tyler Miller picks up a foul there. Trying to defend in the post. Looked like he kind of just got his hands on him a little bit there. And now the Sikeston student sections getting a little hostile over there.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's no doubt about it. They've got a good ball team, and, they're still enthusiastic coming off that state championship season. So, I'd like to see the Sikeston Bulldogs do well this year. A team from Southeast Missouri able to, bring one back home, so to say.
Yeah, and they, like I said, they've had a good showing last year, and basketball obviously undefeated, as we mentioned multiple times, and then they had a real good football team again. So they've just got a lot going for them over in Sikeston.
They do.
Right
a lot
now.
of good ball players, good kids, and Dexter able to get in some of the some underclassmen off the bench.
That'd be Tyler Wilson and
Jonathan Page.
Looks like Sikeston's doing the same.
And this is a point in the game, those guys that are pounding it in practice and helping you get better every day. It's nice to see them to get the opportunity to come in and get some action.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot better to be on Sikeston's side of this than Dexter's, but those kids that don't get to play a lot, they enjoy getting in there no matter what the score is. And also in the game for the Bearcats is number 12, Matt Ridland, the 5'5" junior.
Well, Tyler, picking up a foul, but good hustle play, trying to cut off the baseline and just not able to slide over in front of number 3, Kilron Coleman. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the ball game, 68-35. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with a few stats.
Girls game in Farmington with 4.5 minutes to go. Dexter 42, Oppenweiler 27, and some varsity.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you have the nerve to believe meeting eye to eye helps you see eye to eye.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Saint. We realize the best advertising we have is when our customers tell us about their buying experience at Glen Saint, with price and service.
We have an outstanding service and parts department that I think you'll be very, very proud of. Every day we come to work and look forward to selling our next GMC truck and have been doing so ever since my late grandfather, Glen Saint, started the business in 1954.
We invite you to come and see us and see why so many are buying from us. And God bless our troops.
The Sports Roundtable represents one of our great traditions here in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, and that's high school athletics. And nobody promotes it better than us here at YHC. What's new with the Roundtable this year? We're looking to add representatives from our local colleges, Southeast Missouri State, Arkansas State, and Three Rivers, to give us the inside scoop on local college athletics in our area, as well as new commentators to add to our program each week to give us more in-depth analysis of sports in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The Roundtable was designed to give local viewers in-depth analysis about teams and sports in our area, and we're geared up to go once again every Saturday morning live at 10 a.m.
Well, welcome back to the Bearcat Event Center. I'm Kevin Bishop alongside Chris Geatley. Well, the Bulldogs just proved to be too much for the Dexter Bearcats tonight. 68-35 the final score. I'll let Chris go over a few of the highlights, leading scores for the night.
Well, I apologize again to the fans at home. Obviously, the B squad and stat keeping was here tonight. So I'll give you what I had, but I know I missed a few points here or there. But for the Bearcats, looks like Jake Lee led the all scorers with 13 points. Then you had Tyler Miller with 9, possibly 11. Missed one or two here or there. Brad Potts had 6, and then DJ Dowdy had 3. And I believe Cody Neldon had 2 as well. And for the Bulldogs, their leading scorer was Vashon Ruffin. He ended up with 18, 2 of which came in the second half. So the Bearcats did a good job of stopping him in the second half. Unfortunately, Killeron Coleman managed to score 13. So
Chris Heighton giving us a little bit of a flack down there from the court. So didn't mean to interrupt you there, Chris.
Anyways, Killeron had 15 total, 13 of which came in the second half. So that was Sikeston's 2 leading scorers. And that final score was 35 to 68, excuse me.
Yeah, 35-68. So, like we said, Sikeston, number 1 in Class 4A, and they definitely played that way tonight. And, Dexter got after it tonight. They played a good ball team, but they got after it really well. So, appreciate all of the fans out there watching tonight. We hope we didn't make you turn the channel, but tune back in. We'll be on throughout the season. And again, this is Kevin Bishop alongside Chris Geatley. Thank you, guys.